Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. Today I'll be talking about the last book I read for the Christmas season in 2020, Hercule Poirot's Christmas by Agatha Christie, which was published in 1938. And Hercule Poirot's Christmas centers around the Lee family. Simeon Lee decides to invite all his 4 sons and their wives to his estate, and many of the family members haven't seen one another for a couple of years or decades due to different animosities, and they all go to Simeon's estate expecting him to kind of bring everyone together again and let bygones be bygones, but instead he's more interested in furthering these disputes and creating new animosities for his own amusement, which adds to all the old baggage and new secrets everyone is bringing into these Christmas days already. On top of these 9 family members, there are still a couple of servants in the estate, and 2 people unknown to the family also arrive, once a long-lost relative and another person who doesn't quite fit into the dynamic. And within a couple of days, one person is dead, everyone who is on the estate is a suspect, and this is the point where Hercule Poirot turns up with the police to solve who is the murderer. So Hercule Poirot's Christmas is a classic murder mystery where the reader gets introduced to all the characters in advance. We see that everyone has some kind of issue going into this Christmas season, and that everyone might have a motive for killing the person who is killed. And we get all these clues, so together with Hercule Poirot we are able to figure out who the murderer is, and the entire story is not set up in a way that is typical for mystery thrillers nowadays. Instead we have a question-answer format where Hercule Poirot always questions one suspect, then kind of philosophizes about what they said, whether there were any contradictions before talking to the next person. And I think modern mystery thrillers are a lot more about the psychological aspect, about developing very complex characters and relationships and just this dark underlying tension. And Hercule Poirot's Christmas, on the other hand, is a lot more superficial in the way the characters are created and also kind of placed. It's a very, very simple setup, which I personally do not mind, because I went into this book expecting a classic murder mystery with a simple cast of characters where you have to figure out who's done it. And I was also looking for a completely different reading experience to what I usually have when picking up thrillers, because in this case we have a reading situation where you as a reader can take part in solving the murder, because you get to know all the characters, you get all this information about them that they give Poirot in the interviews. So at every point he doesn't know more than you as a reader do. So I just loved taking notes and trying to find contradictions between statements or notice certain aspects about a character, looking for clues. And I found clues. I felt so clever at times for spotting a contradiction or spotting a small lie. I thought I was so clever. Usually within a page, Poirot also pointed out this contradiction and kind of brushed it to the side, which disappointed me. But in general, it was like reading a game. And by reading this book like it was a game, it reminded me so much of reading murder mysteries as a child. Not because this mystery was underdeveloped or childish, just the entire feeling. I felt so light and happy and just excited reading this book, because I knew nothing dark was going to happen, and that I as a reader had a realistic chance of figuring things out, and it was just playful, light-hearted, and to be honest, the perfect read for a dark winter's day. For me, Hercule Poirot's Christmas was the perfect palate cleanser between reading thicker and more heavy books, and I know I will definitely be picking up more by Agatha Christie, just because one can read her books in 2 sittings and not especially long 2 sittings, and just let go and enjoy reading as a fun thing, not necessarily as an academic, very emotional pastime. So Hercule Poirot's Christmas was a perfect, solid 3-star read. I am so happy I picked this up and not a new Christmas romance that could have gone this way or that. I just thought it was a nice opportunity to try something new. I don't regret it. At this point, I can only wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Don't kill any of your relatives. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.